Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. And welcome back to the show. Judy Burrows joining us here today. That's readingsbyjudy.com. She is a spiritual she's a mom. She's a go-getter. She's a grandma. She's a wife. She's a psychic. She's a medium. Seriously, I could spend the whole show just reading off all the things you are. But most importantly, she's an awesome person, an awesome soul. And that's what matters most. And she's helping people all over the world in so many different ways. Very inspirational lady of the hour in the orange as well. Judy, please introduce yourself to our listeners. You might be able to do it a little better than me.
I don't think so. Hi, I'm Judy. Readings by Judy, Judie. I can't explain myself any better. I'll take what Jill said. I love that. But yeah, I think it's an orange kind of day, kind of bright and cheery, and you look fabulous. I feel fabulous.
Thank you.
Yesterday was my birthday, so
happy birthday!
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you. I don't know. You know, when you get my age, it's like, oh, birthday.
Yeah. What'd you do? Anything special?
I tried to get everybody together for a family dinner. My son came from Alaska, one of my kids. My mom came from Illinois, and my other daughter came from Orlando, and then everybody else is here. So, yeah, we just kind of hung out.
Good. Well, congratulations on another milestone. Birthdays are always weird to me. Like, I just feel so awkward. Like, everyone wants to wish you happy birthday, and I'm just like, no, just leave me alone. It's fine. It's just a day.
Right.
But you know what? You're a special lady, and you have special talents and gifts. And each and every week we speak, I learn more about you, and you help so many people. What's new in the world of Judy Burrows? Clearly, it was the birthday. What's happening to you spiritually that you want to discuss today?
Well,
I on TikTok.
Oh, right. Well, you got your phone ready? So I wanted to share what was supposed to be just a normal cleansing. Now, the sister did tell me that this young man was spiritually kind of messed up, and he really needed help. He kept switching between all these personalities or spiritual, people who have passed, and he was talking about different things. And I said, well, we got a whole team of people, bring him on. And she brought him here. Guy really wanted help. And 45 minutes after we're fighting this guy, like physically fighting him, so he wouldn't hurt himself. Second of all, so we could give him the preparations and remedies that we use during a cleanse, so we could help him. And lo and behold, my daughter who works with us, Giselle, she hears spirit. Spirit tells her this is the fault of the mother. So, mind you, we're over here and the whole family is here watching. I have them in a protective circle with salt around at a table because they wanted to be here. And we looked over at the mom, and my daughter said, it's your fault. And she was like, she didn't care. She just didn't care. And so then, of course, Spirit started talking. I said, the mother had work done long ago to someone, and she never paid her tithes to Spirit. She just had the work done and didn't give any offerings. She didn't feed the Spirit. They were mad. They were furious. And they took her son's life, like literally, because he wasn't even himself anymore. And I told them, until you guys feed that spirit, until the mother feeds that spirit, his life is this.
This is compelling. But we also have a caller. Let me just interrupt right there. Hold that thought. Mm-hmm. That's insane. Hi, welcome to the show. You're live on the line with Judy. Who's this? Natalie. Hi, Natalie. You have a question for Judy? You're live on the line.
Hi, Natalie.
Oh, she needs a sec, she said. Okay, no problem. Just as soon as you're ready, let us know. Just ask any questions you may have.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. area in the middle of my office.
She's looking for privacy. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So I basically would like to know about my future endeavors with moving and starting a new life.
Okay, and let me pull a card for you. I'm going to pull an Island Time Wellness card and see what we get. Natalie wants to know about moving and her future endeavors. So, I see, are you going through some type of a turmoil right now?
I cannot hear you.
Oh, are you going through some type of a turmoil right now? Is something going on in your life?
So, yeah, I think they're all.
Because I see here that there's some kind of turmoil you need to process and let go of and start loving yourself before you can even move on and be okay. It's like you can move on, but you're going to be still in the same position in life that you are now until you let go and learn to love you. And I see that there's some triggers. Whatever this turmoil you're going through, there's triggers that really trigger bad times.
You said there's triggers.
Yes, triggers.
Yeah, there's a big one coming up.
Big one, okay.
Yeah. But that's all I can really tell her. She has to start letting go and loving her before she can move on in a peaceful way. Otherwise, her life's still going to continue to be turmoil no matter where she goes.
Did you hear that, hon?
I could not hear her. No,
you gotta let it. How do I say it? You have to let it go yourself. And can you repeat it, Judy?
She has to let go.
Let go. That's it.
Right. Or wherever she moves to is still going to be turmoil no matter where.
It's still going to be turmoil no matter what until you fix everything in a sense.
So you could go anywhere, but
it's going to follow. You got to fix it.
I'm trying.
Good luck.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Good luck. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. All right, 631-317-1291. Judy, back to this cleansing. So this was compelling. Now, the mom's there. Your daughter, Giselle, it's her. It's the mom. What type of, can I just ask personally, like what type of unfinished spirit business did she have with the spirit? Was it with someone?
It was with the spirit. She had work, like root work done to somebody long ago. And she didn't pay. She didn't give whatever the spirit requested of her to have this. And it had to have been some deep work. She never gave back. And it goes for the easiest target, which is usually a child or somebody very close to you, a parent or a child.
Did mom own this? Did mom get up and say?
She did.
Oh, yeah.
She owned it, but she didn't care.
Wow. What do you mean? She just said so?
She was sitting there. She was like, shrugging her shoulders.
Can she fix it if she wanted to?
I gave them the resources. I gave them somebody's number that they could call. I told them they could look around where to look. And they called the person that I gave them. They said it was too much money. They couldn't afford it, which I understand that. So I said, well, you have to go somewhere to look for something different. And I haven't heard back, except they did wish me a happy birthday yesterday.
But now tell me about the son. What's his condition? What is he like?
We couldn't help him. We could not fix him.
So with all that,
he did have a good night. He slept really good, but the next day it started back up. So they had, and I told him, I said, this is only going to be temporary because this is not the problem. It's not his spiritual problem to fix. It's the mother's. Once she does what she's supposed to do, it's fixed. It's done. He's going to be back to himself. This happened to us one time before, and the people fixed it. The very next day, they went and took care of the situation, and their family member was immediately okay.
Wow.
You know how I'm talking about, right? Yep.
So is this the video that you have to share?
Yep.
Can we see it?
Oh, yes. All
And by
right.
the way, of you listening right now, if you go on TikTok under what's the handle, we can
It's
find it.
Readings by Judy.
Readings by Judy.
She owes animal blood to the spirit. If she don't serve that spirit, it's gonna kill him. You can go outside and look up his body.
Oh,
For
wait.
those listening, can you describe what we just saw?
Oh, yeah, you think so? Yeah. Get my album be for real, man.
Yeah, he told Tim, he said, I'm going to dominate you.
Can you describe to the people listening at home what we just saw, what we witnessed there on that TikTok? Readings by Judy. Go ahead.
This is a man who is totally possessed by several spirits. When I tell you, it was 4 of us and one small person of him, and he was so strong. Because when you have that going on, you are like super strength. 45 minutes, we tried to subdue him. He wanted to run outside. He was just going through, he went through Michael, Ezekiel, Damien. He went through 4 different spirits during that time because we kept asking him, what's your name? What's your name? Where are you from? And we were literally trying to fight him to not hurt himself.
And how many years has this boy been affected by this?
They didn't tell me exactly. They said several. Okay. And we so we gave him the spiritual remedies that we give through the nose.
Okay.
And he ate it. It didn't even affect him.
Oh my gosh. And this is common. You're working with people all the time that, this is a whole nother insight to what you do. By the way, we have a caller, standby caller if you're listening, this cleansing process, but there are times where you can spiritually cleanse someone.
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
It's too deep, it's too rooted. My goodness.
Yep.
After the session, does he remember anything that just happened in that video? Does he recall? What is he saying after the video? Or did he just go off?
He didn't really talk. He wanted to hug Tim. Oh, and this is the biggest part. Okay, so at the very end, he came back to Isaac, who he is. Okay. And the reason he came back because this last spirit jumped off and jumped into my worker Nisha.
Wow. We
had to cleanse her, and then it jumped off of her, and Tim started feeling weird, so we had to cleanse him too. It was bad. It was real bad. And
wow. Okay.
it was crazy.
Stand by. Hi, welcome to the show. You're live on the line with Judy. May I ask who's calling?
Norma.
Hi, Norma. Please ask Judy any questions you may have.
Hi, Norma.
Yeah, I want to see what you see in my future.
Future.
All right, Norma, I'm going to pull a tarot card for you. And I got the 7 of Swords reversed. It shows for your future.
All right, Norma, I'm going to pull a tarot card for you. And I got the 7 of Swords reversed.
I hear the delay. Okay.
Right. It shows something very important for you is to avoid arguments with people in your future. It shows to break free of anything that you feel that has like stabbed you in the back, whether it be a person or a situation. And it shows don't give up because I feel like there's a lot of things you feel like giving up on.
How does that resonate?
Yeah.
The other thing also, it's showing me here, sometimes you have to step out on blind faith to make things change.
You got that? Blind faith?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome. Thank you for the call. Now, I'm flabbergasted by this. Of course, you guys can call, ask any questions, 631-317-1291, but to actually see it.
Right.
Wow.
And that's not a typical cleansing. A typical cleansing, sometimes we have to scuffle or whatever, because when we, initiate the remedy, sometimes that spirit makes a person scuffle with us. But it's usually very mild. And usually they leave, they feel so good, light, relaxed, back pain is gone. And the next day, of course, is even better. But then once in a blue moon, we get a person like this, that it's either not their fault that they're possessed, and we can't fix that because the person who owed the spirit has to fix it. Or just sometimes, like I had one kid, now we were able to fix this, but it was hard. This kid was playing with a Ouija board, and he opened up the spiritual world, and he was just like a magnet. It was like boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
He was speaking other languages that he didn't even know.
Wow. Got a call? Hello, welcome to the show. You're live on the line. Who's this?
Hi, it's Adriana.
Hi, Adriana. Please ask anyone, ask any questions, I should say, for Miss Judy. You're live on the line, just to confirm.
Hi.
Okay. Hi. I really don't have a specific question.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, that's
just
fine.
like-
I could just pull a card for you if
Sorry.
you'd like.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Adriana, I'm pulling a Lenormand card. It's my Rider card. It shows me here something new, some type of new advancement is coming into your life really, really, really soon. Like something brand new is coming in that's going to move you forward. I also see here there's some kind of young guy coming into your life as well. I don't know if it's on a romantic tip, but this is a really energetic, athletic type of person, and he's going to open you up to new things in your life. I want you to be careful because I do see some type of joint pain that's either coming up or going on now, something with the legs or feet. So I want you to be aware of that's coming up. And this shows me also, Spirit is telling me to tell you, act quickly for the next 3 months. When something comes to you, act very quickly on it. Don't put it to the back burner. Don't procrastinate. You got a lot of things coming up for you that you have to move and act on. So just kind of take heed and move quickly on everything.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
631-317-1291. Miss Judy, what else do you have in store for us until the phone rings again? So
we're getting ready to go to New Orleans. We're going to go cleanse ourselves. Well, we're not going to cleanse ourselves. We're going to our people in New Orleans to get a cleansing. It's time, New Year started, and we've already done some crazy stuff spiritually. We got our money ritual coming up on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We got a list this long of people already involved, and it's 30.
And what is the money ritual?
Well,
Could you
it's
explain
$33, and you get $2,000 worth of ancestor money. We burn it. We burn the money, then we add the ash to what's called a fillable candle, a loadable candle, and then we burn the candle down, and it all goes together, and it opens up like unexpected money. So I'll tell you this story. So Tim and I added ourselves, which we never ever do. We did a money ritual on December 31st. We did a lot of people. We added ourselves, and a week later we get this mail that came in, and I said, well, what is this from Campers Inn? We had bought a camper in 2018. We had some title problems, but we ended up getting the title, no big deal. And so he opens the thing. I said, it looks like a check. He opens it up, and it's almost $800 from 2018 for the problems that we had with the title work.
Wow.
I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That could happen to you. Seriously. Yep. Oh, we have a caller here. Sorry, I didn't realize it. Hi, welcome to the show. You're live on the line.
This is Holly.
Hi, please ask any questions to Judy. You are live.
I just would like a general.
Sure.
Okay. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So for you, I've pulled the Judgment card. It's a tarot card. It's in reverse. And are you do you have trouble solving problems that come to you? Like, are you always like indecisive?
Yes.
I see that here. It shows very indecisive. I feel like you also have a lot of self-doubt. You got to work on that. But it just shows me that a big problem is that the inability to resolve issues by yourself. Who is the person that you always ask the help from, like to solve problems?
I asked a couple of friends.
Okay, I want you to work on that. I think it's going to make a really big difference for you. It just shows, because that just shows that everything that I just read, it just shows that whole thing that's what it's all focusing on. The last thing I see here, I want you to be careful. I feel like, I hate to say this, but I feel like you have a stalker or somebody that's looking a little bit too much into your life. And I don't feel very good about it. It makes me nervous.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
All right, bye.
Oh, she hung up quick. I wonder if that resonated. I didn't want to get into it. Okay.
Yeah, and I hate when I have to read stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, it makes me feel bad, but at the same time, maybe it's bringing some awareness.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. All right. Still a few minutes left. Judy, what else did you want to share with us?
Tim, want to
We were
share
talking
anything?
about.
He's like,
Tim, what do you have?
he started reading cards. We did a Tarot 101 crash course here with Mrs. Bonnie, who she's one of my readers, and she was trained by Greta Alexander, who was nationally known
Okay.
for working with the police departments. And she did a crash course for tarot here for a bunch of people, and Tim was one of them. And he's going to start reading cards. Right? And he's starting a podcast as well.
Congrats. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yep. So he is on the spot now, and he is obligated. And he's over there about to cry. You know, this is a family affair. He thinks he only should be on the business end, but it's not true because he's very gifted.
Oh,
I feel like you're such an empath, Jill. I do. I've always felt like that. Every time I look at you, I just see it.
can I tell you something? Someone recently told me the same, but they said, you're just too busy to see it. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I don't make the time, right? Can
Yeah.
I make the time?
You
One
can.
day?
You
Can
know,
I tap in more?
but I'm going to tell you, you might not want to. Because I feel like you're an empath that stays busy, which is a good thing for you, because I think you would get overwhelmed.
I'm already overwhelmed in my life, the clutter in my house. I'm overwhelmed with organization. I think I'm not diagnosed as anything, but is it OCD? I love cleaning, but then I have piles and shit around my house. Did I say shit? I said shit. Oh, well, I have the kids' clothes that has to be donated. There's piles. I can never get rid of the piles. And my sister and I laugh because my sister has this problem too. My house is clean, but there's piles of crap everywhere. And I can't make the time to get rid of it. It's like, I don't know if it's like what is that?
I have it too.
Is it craziness?
I have it
Is
too.
it like,
We're the same. We're the same.
I'm embarrassed, but I'll send you a picture of what my room looked like last night.
Listen. If I sent you a picture of my room, you'll go,
I'm going through bills, and so for 3 months I haven't filed them. So they're sitting in a pile. Then I ripped them. I just threw them everywhere. I work better like scattered like that, but it's still on the floor of my bedroom.
And then you know what my mom did? She came down here. They drove down here in her truck, and they dropped off a whole bunch more shit.
I want the time to get rid. I feel like if I declutter my mind, I could declutter. Declutter my house would make me declutter my mind.
It's not going to happen anytime soon. I see you the same way for the next like 3 years.
Thanks.
Sorry. I'll help you.
Thank you. We could have worse problems, right? Everyone has something. So
it's true.
Yeah. Do we have time for one more call, Judy? Quick.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome to the show. Who's this?
Hello.
Hi. Can Judy pull a card for you?
Yes.
What's your name?
Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Go ahead, Judy. Work your magic. You are our last call of the day, darling.
I want a general. I'm surprised I got through.
All right, Rachel. Hi. I'm pulling a Lenormand card. It's my number 23, which is the mice card. It shows me you have a lot of stress. Do you have like an anxiety issue going on?
Yes, I do.
Okay. For that, it shows me you have to do teamwork. Somebody has to come in and assist you. There's some type of assistance that you need. I don't know if it's somebody to help you get organized. Maybe that's what it is, because I feel like that builds up a lot of anxiety. I also see a workaholic. Like, I feel like you're a workaholic and you spend a lot of time, whether it's either at home or, out and about wherever you work at. I see an infection or some type of a virus coming up as well, but it shows me Spirit is saying you have to call back your energy.
Yes, I do, but I'm out of work right now.
Oh, are you taking a lot of time looking for work then? Is that what that is?
No, I'm working on changing careers right now. That's why I haven't been out to work yet.
Okay, because it just shows me something is like taking you away from the things that you need to be doing. But Spirit says call back your energy, address all situations as they come, and stop worrying so much.
Beautiful. Thank you. Hope that helps you, hon.
All right, yes, thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Have a great day. And everyone else, readingsbyjudy.com. Judy, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
And we'll talk soon, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Tim, maybe one day we'll get you on. You can start doing some readings as well.
Oh my God.
Bam. Good job, Jill.
Hey, Jill.
You're welcome. I care. I listen. I love you guys.
We love you too.
From one organized person to another, Judy. Judy Burris, love you, right? We all have our strengths and weaknesses. That is one of my weaknesses.
Very true.
Girl.
Very true.
All right, thank you so much, sweetheart. Have a great day. Readings by Judy, check her out. And check out that TikTok, my goodness, with the cleansing. But there's so much she can help you with. Readingsbyjudy.com. Love you, girl. Talk soon.
All right, love you too. Thank you.